We've always been told that piling our grocery cart high with fresh vegetables is the ticket to a long and healthy life, especially after 60. But what if I told you that some of those healthy choices could be silently working against you? A simple vegetable in the wrong situation could cause serious problems. In this video, we're uncovering which common vegetables can interfere with vital heart medications, contribute to painful arthritis flare-ups, and even pose a serious food poisoning risk. When you're over 60, staying on top of your health feels more important than ever. You're choosing the salad over the sandwich, steaming your broccoli, and feeling good about a diet packed with greens. But here's something you might not know. Some of these very foods, praised as nutritional superstars, can have hidden risks specifically for older adults. The problem isn't usually the vegetable itself, but how its natural compounds interact with the realities of an aging body, a body that might be on essential medications or be more prone to inflammation. Doctors are increasingly pointing out that it's not just about what you eat, but how it interacts with your personal health. For millions of seniors taking blood thinners, certain vegetables can reduce the effectiveness of their medication, increasing the risk of a stroke or heart attack. For others struggling with chronic arthritis pain, a seemingly harmless vegetable might be secretly triggering their flare-ups. And for anyone with a more vulnerable immune system, some raw veggies carry a food poisoning risk that a younger person could brush off, but could lead to serious complications for a senior. Today, we're going to get into these surprising risks. We'll walk through a list of vegetables to be cautious about, explain why they can be a problem, and, most importantly, give you simple, practical advice and healthy swaps so you can shop with confidence. This is the kind of information that can help protect your heart, ease your pain, and keep you thriving for years to come. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and broccoli. First up is a group of vegetables we all think of as the ultimate health food, dark, leafy greens. We're talking about spinach, kale, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. For decades, we've been told to eat more of them, and they are packed with great stuff like iron and antioxidants. But there's a hidden issue doctors warn about. These vegetables are loaded with vitamin K. The problem? A risky interaction with blood thinners. If you take a blood-thinning medication like warfarin, also known as Coumadin, this is information you need to know. Warfarin works by reducing vitamin K's effect in the body to help prevent dangerous blood clots. You can think of it like a balancing act. Your medication is trying to keep your blood flowing smoothly, while vitamin K's job is to help with clot. So when you suddenly eat a lot more high vitamin K food than usual, like starting a new daily kale smoothie habit, it can work against the drug, making your blood more likely to clot. This could increase your risk for a stroke or a pulmonary embolism. The real danger isn't in eating these vegetables, but in being inconsistent. If your diet is all over the place, your medication levels can be thrown into chaos. Your doctor calibrates your warfarin dose based on your normal diet, so a sudden, even well-meaning change can have serious consequences. The solution? Consistency is key. So, what's the answer? It's not to banish these nutritious vegetables. Instead, doctors and dietitians agree the goal is consistency. If you enjoy leafy greens, just try to eat a similar, stable amount each week. Don't make sudden, big changes to your diet without talking to your doctor first. They might need to adjust your medication to match. If you want a simple swap for a salad base, iceberg or butter lettuce are much lower in vitamin K. Vegetables like bell peppers and cucumbers are also great options, packed with vitamins without the vitamin K load. Raw sprouts, alfalfa, bean, and clover sprouts. Next on our list is something you often see sprinkled on salads and healthy sandwiches, raw sprouts. Whether it's alfalfa, bean, or clover sprouts, they're marketed as tiny nutritional powerhouses. But for anyone over 60, they can be one of the riskiest items in the produce aisle. The problem? A perfect home for bacteria. The danger with raw sprouts has nothing to do with vitamins. It's all about bacteria. The warm, humid conditions needed to grow sprouts are also the perfect breeding ground for nasty pathogens like Salmonella, E. coli, and Listeria. The real issue is that bacteria can get inside the seed itself, which means no amount of washing can guarantee they're safe to eat. While a younger person might just get a miserable case of food poisoning, but for a senior, the consequences can be much more dire. A less robust immune system makes it harder to fight off these infections. A foodborne illness could lead to hospitalization, severe dehydration, or kidney problems in someone over 60. The CDC has issued multiple warnings linking raw sprouts to foodborne illness outbreaks, and they specifically advise older adults to avoid them. The solution? Cook them thoroughly or swap them out. If you absolutely love the taste of sprouts, the only truly safe way to eat them is to cook them until they're steaming hot, which kills any harmful bacteria. Of course, this makes them lose that signature crunch. A much safer and equally satisfying solution is to find a crunchy alternative. Try adding shredded cabbage, thinly sliced jicama, or celery to your salads and sandwiches for that fresh, crisp texture. If you want the peppery kick of radish sprouts, a few fresh arugula leaves will do the trick. These options give you all the crunch without the risk. Tomatoes and other nightshades. This next one is a shocker for many, since these are staples around the world. We're talking about tomatoes, eggplants, potatoes, and peppers, the nightshade family. For most people, these are perfectly healthy, but for a growing number of older adults, they might be a hidden source of pain. The problem is the potential for inflammation and gout flare-ups. The controversy around nightshades centers on compounds they contain. One is solanine, which some people believe can trigger an inflammatory response. For someone already dealing with arthritis, this could mean more joint pain and stiffness. While the scientific evidence for this is limited, and many experts are skeptical, countless people have reported that their arthritis symptoms improve when they stop eating nightshades. Tomatoes in particular are debated when it comes to gout. They're not a high purine food, which is the usual culprit. However, in one study, tomatoes were the fourth most reported food trigger by people with gout, and some research suggests a link between eating tomatoes and higher levels of uric acid in the blood. If you suffer from unexplained joint pain, these vegetables might be worth a closer look. The solution? Identify and substitute. If you think nightshades might be contributing to your pain, the best strategy is a simple elimination diet. Try cutting them out for a few weeks and see how you feel. If you notice a real improvement, you may have found a trigger. Thankfully, there are fantastic substitutes. For a rich sauce to replace tomato sauce, try a no-motto sauce made from beets, carrots, and pumpkin. Instead of roasted peppers or eggplants, zucchini and mushrooms are delicious anti-inflammatory alternatives. And if you're avoiding potatoes, which are nightshades, you can get that same comforting texture from mashed cauliflower or sweet potatoes, which are not in the nightshade family. Canned and pickled vegetables. Finally, let's talk about the convenience of canned vegetables. From soups to pickled beets, they have a long shelf life and seem like an easy way to eat your veggies, but they hide a major problem for anyone over 60, especially those watching their blood pressure. The big issue here is sodium. A ton of it. Salt is used in massive amounts in canning and pickling as a preservative. A single cup of some canned soups can blow past your entire recommended daily sodium limit. Even healthy-sounding options like canned vegetable juice can be loaded with salt. For seniors, this is especially risky. A high-salt diet makes your body hold on to water, increasing the volume of blood in your bloodstream. This forces your heart to work harder and drives up your blood pressure. Chronic high blood pressure is a leading risk factor for heart attacks, strokes, and kidney disease. If you're already on blood pressure medication, a high-salt diet can work directly against it. The solution? Choose fresh, frozen, or low-sodium options. This is one of the easiest and most impactful swaps you can make. Whenever you can, choose fresh or frozen vegetables over canned. Frozen veggies are usually picked and frozen at their peak, locking in nutrients without the added salt. When you do buy canned goods, become a label detective. Look for products that proudly say no salt added or low sodium. Here's another great tip. Thoroughly rinse canned vegetables like beans and corn under running water. This simple step can wash away a significant amount of the excess sodium. For flavor, skip the salt shaker and experiment with herbs, spices, garlic, and lemon juice. Your heart will thank you. As we've seen, that old saying, "you are what you eat," gets a little more complicated as we get older. A perfectly healthy vegetable for a 30-year-old might pose an issue for someone over 60 because of how it interacts with medications or chronic conditions. The goal here isn't to make you afraid of vegetables, it's to empower you. Being informed is the best tool you have to take control of your health. By understanding these potential issues and making a few smart adjustments, you can fill your plate with a variety of delicious vegetables that truly work for your body. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider sharing it with a friend or family member it could help. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss our next video on senior health and wellness. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these vegetable facts surprised you the most? Let us know below. Stay safe and stay informed.
Hi. Before you go, don't forget to grab your free ebook packed with simple, science-based wellness tips that really work. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and click the link below. Stay healthy. See you soon.